And then my favorite company is Revlon. Revlon came out with their fall collection. And again, I don't remember the names because it was just so much information. I couldn't remember the names of everything. But they came out with two new lip butters, and the colors that they had, I was definitely going to get the purple or the lavender or lilac. I wasn't going to get the turquoise, but they had said online, someone had told Revlon Cheap that it is really, really shimmery. So I decided to get it. And I did get the lilac-y one. I was really disappointed in this. It is completely sheer. Not even, if there's a tint, it is so mild. My lips are already a rosy color, or, you know, already a darker color, so you couldn't see anything, barely any shimmer to it at all. I was disappointed, but I do like the actual color, so I'm going to keep them. I know that a lot of places allow you to return, but yeah, the turquoise one is really shimmery. So I like that. So they came out with two new lip butters, came out with 3 lip glosses, but I only got this one, which is burgundy. You guys know I told you last week, I love burgundies for the fall. I think this is called Embellished. Then they came out with an eyeshadow. These are much better than their 4 pans. These are like a 5 pan. I didn't like their square 4 pans that they came out for, I think it was January of 2012. Really not liking it. And then they brought out these, I think, earlier this year, and I like these much better, and extremely shimmery. It's got the purples. Supposedly that's a base color, and it's a sheer glittery turquoisey color, and then this black with turquoise shimmer is supposed to be just like to embellish, like, you know, just put it a little bit on the lip, but it has a lot of black in it, so I wouldn't put it over that purple. So it's like a black turquoise over the purple. I'm just not sure how that would look. I mean, there are a lot of women who love turquoise and purple, so maybe that'll work for them, but I just love these very, very shimmery purples right here. And that one's called Muse. And then lastly, and usually they make these permanent, they came out with the nail polishes. Now, one of the things I noticed is that this year nobody has said anything, and Walgreens hasn't had it, and they usually do, is they come out with a runway, one color from a runway collection. And it's usually they're dupes of really expensive nail polishes that are out there, like Deborah Lippmann and stuff. They didn't do that this year, but about 2 or 3 years ago, they came out with a carbonite. And Revlon Cheap said it looked a lot like that. But again, the lighting in my HEB is really not that great. And I said, oh no, that's not carbonite. That's a pure, like, graphite color. When I got home, I compared it to my carbonite. And it has got a ton of gold. It is probably the exact same color as the carbonite, but much more gold iridescence in this. Rich, this one's called Rich. So, you know, if you didn't get the carbonite, or if you just love these gray colors like I do, you know, you should pick that up. I believe they make those permanents. This one's called Seductive, and it is a purple jelly. I am not good at telling the difference from the bottles because it looks like a blackened burgundy, but when I swatch it on my nail, it's a pure purple. It's a black and purple jelly. This got me excited. At first, it looked like it was only green. It's last Christmas they came out with a Just That Sparkle collection. I think the Christmas before they did 2. And last year's had like blue, purple, golden, like a reddish, rosy color. And I was like, oh, this is so cool. They did a green one. Revlon Cheap said it was more of a turquoise. Again, in the store, that's how I saw it. But when I got home and I swatched it, it's got blue, purple, and green glitter in it. It's in a black base. And it looks so beautiful going on. And you know I don't like mattes. The only matte I liked was that black matte from Revlon. And it dries to a matte. It's like, what the heck? You can't see the glitter that way. I don't know. I mean, sometimes when you put a mattifier over glitter, it enhances it, but I was really disappointed that it dried matte. But of course, all you have to do is put a top coat on and you've got that beautiful shimmer going on. And then this last one, I wasn't sure if I was going to get it. It looked kind of brown in the lighting, and it still looks like a brown because it's a red with so much gold in it. It's a deep dark burgundy red with so much gold in it, which always makes it look brown to me. But when I swatched it, it is a beautiful blackened red with gold shimmer. So this, I'm telling you, they're probably going to make them, they always make the nail polishes permanent. And I know that for the holiday, Ulta and H-E-B will get their holiday gloss and nail polishes. Walgreens usually gets them, but my Walgreens, I didn't see them in me. But then I wasn't going every week at that point. Sometimes you just got to go every week and see what they have. So maybe this year they'll come out with their holiday. I really hope Wet n Wild doesn't spring another collection on us before here to January. Maybe in December they'll come out with whatever their new stuff is going to be for January. But it looks like they want to lean towards these 6 pans with the 8 colors in them. So I hope that doesn't happen. This is always the time of year where I will spend the most money. The China Glaze did come out with their Halloween. I wasn't really crazy about it. I have like 2 or 3 years worth of Halloween collections from them. Basically this year they came out with some glitters. I think it's 5 polishes. They have a black crackle, the glow in the dark, which they usually come out, and then I think like 3 other colors, and I think it was like a purple, a black and gold, purple, and I think 2 glitters. So I think there's 6 colors. So I might get the purple and the 2 glitters. I did see it at Ulta, but I'm waiting for the Christmas nail polishes to come out. They did have a couple of glitters, and that's usually all I get anymore from them because I want to cut back on spending them because I have so much nail polish. And basically they just start repeating colors with slight differences. So I'm waiting for Christmas, and then I'll get them online because I missed, for some reason, my Sally's didn't come out with the summer collection that was supposed to come out. They re-released the previous summer's collection. So I'll just get a couple of things that I want and just get them all online, and and then because it's so expensive, I like to wait to get a good maybe 10 polishes before I pay out that expensive shipping. So yeah, so if you guys want to know, Ulta's got the China Glaze Halloween out. Revlon usually comes out with a Halloween collection of nail polishes. So I'll be on the lookout for that. But yeah, so your fantasy makers are out. H-E-B got them in finally. Your holiday Wet n Wild, again, that's what they're claiming. It's being claimed to be online. I don't know if Wet n Wild has made that official, but I hope so. I hope they give us a break between here and and Christmas. So you've got a Fergie holiday nail polish collection, Wet n Wild nail polish collection in the spotlight, Wet n Wild eyeshadow in the spotlight. Fancy Makers re-promoted their neon nail polishes, and you've got your Revlon Fall, and your Fergie holiday nail polish collection. So there's a lot out there. I would check your Rite Aids because they've been really good about releasing stuff. Kmart is here, and sometimes check your Fred Meyers, your Majors, your Harmons. If you live in Texas, your H-E-Bs. If you live here in Texas, the H-E-B is in Dixon. It's off of the 45 exit 20. So, if you live in the Houston area, there was one more set there left. Because I went the next day because I went to my brother's house the next day, and I wanted to check out a couple of more things. So, if I live close to that H-E-B, that's the one I would go to. So, yeah, go check out, your Walgreens. They should be, if they're going to have the holiday collection, they always have an end cap with a lot of stuff on it for the holidays. So they might have it, so check your drugstores and, Ultas and stuff like that. and get your fall stuff. This, for me, this is the best time of year to get stuff. And again, I really, really hope they give us a break between here and Christmas. That went wild. But again, I'm sure that Revlon will release something, a little something. So, yeah.